Hi guys, welcome back to another Southside Noob tutorial. Today we're going to be discussing Cammy, one of my favorite characters in the new Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Definitely a great character with high mobility, and she's a character you really want on points, meaning you're going to lead with her, because she can send her partner in 3 different great ways. At great range, just like you see here. She can also send them in after an uppercut, which is lovely because after it's just a good safe way to get your partner in. And the third way being the standing jab. So we're gonna go over why that's really important. But that's basically why you want her on point. So we're gonna try to make this a very quick tutorial. So if I need any clarifications at any time, just go and leave a comment. I'll get back to you ASAP. So let's start off with her standing jab and pressure, and just her jabs in general. The reason this standing jab is so good, let's look at that 5-hit combo. That's absolutely ridiculous. I'm actually stepping forward with each punch, and Ryu is on auto block, so if I mess up, he'll let us know. Look at that, 6 hits. At any point you see these hits, you want to cancel into your partner and let him take over and do some combo for you. So Cammy doesn't actually do a lot of damage on her own normally. She usually wants to call in that partner for the help. And so that's one of her best ways to do it. You also want to try to get these combos going a lot too. That's going to get your partner in again really easy. Or if you prefer, if for some reason you don't want to send Zangief in, you can just special move cancel at any time from the punch or the kick into Spiral Arrow or into her uppercut Cannon Spike, just like that. So that's pretty much it for her jabs. And again, the standing jab pressure, I can't stress how important that is. 7-hit combo. Oh my god, and it's so easy to do. You need to practice this because it's just ridiculous. Not for the damage it does on its own, but just because like once Ryu starts blocking, if he doesn't block for 1 second, if he tries to throw any jab, Cammy's gonna hit him and then send in Zangief to do some massive combos. So practice that. The more you practice that, the more you're gonna love Cammy, because it really is the key to her game. Next up, let's talk about her normals, her mediums. All of her standing mediums are cancelable. The close standing, even the far one, is special move cancelable. The crouching is what I recommend though, because it comes out so fast and it combos into itself. It's also kind of a nice counter poke move, just like you see there. If you don't want to send in another partner, that's a great way to squeeze out 240 damage. However, again, you're looking at a lot more damage when you send out your friends, so that's 200 damage on its own. Let's go ahead and have Zangief do a combo. This isn't really a combo video on Zangief or anything. I just want to kind of demonstrate a really basic entry combo and just the damage that you can squeeze out of it. So there's 350. Zangief does quite a bit of damage though, but it's definitely not a bad combo. Moving right along to her medium kick. This is why she's amazing. It's because of the range on this medium kick. Combine that with her amazing move speed, and you makes for a really dangerous poke character. So pretty much every time you throw that, go ahead and throw out the fierce kick and confirm that to the launcher. At most ranges, you don't want to throw out the punch like you see there. That's going to miss. However, you're in this weird range where the kick is going to send out that kick. You're going to notice it whiffs. So if you're in this range, you need to send out the punch, the fierce punch instead. If you're further, the punch is going to miss. So you have to just know your range and know which one you need to throw in order to cause that launcher. It's not that tough once you practice it though. I think that's about it for the mediums. This is not special move cancelable. You need to do crouching medium if you want to do a special move cancel. Moving right along to her fierces. Most notably her crouching fierce punch. This is going to be your combo to cause most damage pretty much all the time. So you need to get this link. I can't stress this link enough. The fierce to medium kick. That's going to be your bread and butter. You need to learn that. It's a tough link for beginning players, but trust me, once you learn it, you're going to start loving Cammy because the damage you're going to squeeze out of every combo is tremendous. The next important link is this light punch to the fierce, crouching fierce punch. Reason you need this is because a lot of times you don't have time simply to throw out the punch. You need to throw out the light punch first, and this link is very difficult to do. But once you get it, you're gonna be able to squeeze out you're gonna be able to squeeze out that light kick to your launcher combo. And I mess it up. So again, definitely not the easiest link in the world, but it's very important to Cammy's game. Next up, let's talk about her kicks. Fierce Kick that is. The far version is good, yes. It has a lot more flinch than the medium though, and they have identical range. So if one could hit, the other can hit, and you know, vice versa. So as you see, that one's barely out of range. So is this one. Oh, that one's in range. Oh, nice. But so pretty much identical ranges. So if you want to throw out a poke, just throw that out, followed by the fierce. Pretty much never use her sweep. If you're looking to do a sweep, if you're looking for a knockdown, I guess you could, but she is really not that powerful of a tool. Really easy to block. That's not it for her normals. Oh, I forgot the most important one. Standing Fierce Kick. Reason it's so important is that it's special, it's just jump cancelable, so you can get some great mix-ups going from here with whatever you like. So really good pressure game from that. Really important to practice exactly what I'm doing here. This is the light kick, a cross-up. So going right along into her jumping game. Let's talk about her forward jumps first. The Fierce Kick is the furthest range, really good, and again you can hit confirm that to launcher no problem. The Fierce Punch has, I think, one of the better hitboxes in the game. Hits a lot of anti-airs. I really like the Fierce Punch. Next mode over normal, the jumping medium punch is interesting. It goes over people sometimes. I think it still hits in front, but then you can land behind them like you see there. This has caused for a lot of great mix-ups, really difficult to do however. If you're looking for a standard cross-up, the light kick is the one for you. Definitely standard. In this game, really easy to link, even Fierce Punch after it. Ridiculous. In Super Street Fighter, that was nowhere near possible. You had to hit them you had to delay it like this, and hit them like, you know, in the waist, so just like that, and that was really difficult to do. Also made for a less ambiguous cross-up. Moving right along, that's pretty much all her notable jumping forward. I hate her her neutral jumps in general. The only one I like is the medium punch, but again, it's not that great. The Fierce Punch has a fast startup. It's going to cause the most damage, but the hitboxes on everything else is really bad. Let me just show you guys her only overhead is the jumping Fierce Kick like this. I don't recommend using it, however, because you're going to be punished on the way down with like an uppercut from Ryu, for example. So I don't recommend using it unless you're going to finish a match with it, and then it's really sneaky because Cammy has no overhead and you did an overhead, so very sneaky. That's it for her neutral jump. Don't use these too much. Try to stay out of the neutral jumping air with Cammy, unless you're gonna mix it up with like a spiral cannon spike. That's pretty much it for that. Let's go into her. Let's go straight into her special moves, starting with cannon spike, I suppose. This one is great because it changes her jump arc, or you know, her timing on her jump arc. So let's say Ryu's gonna do a Fierce Punch, you stop, and then he finishes his Fierce Punch, then you hit him. Only problem is very difficult to combo from. I really don't like how difficult this is to combo from. I feel like a lot of characters have a better better dive kicks than Cammy. Just because you have to, in order to make this combo, you have to hit them like in the waist or lower. It feels like. So for beginning players, I apologize how difficult this is gonna be, but you really have to just get able to link that jab into a launcher combo. If you're looking to make it a little bit easier, you can charge up like that, and now your next hit's a counter hit. That's kind of ensure that you can get a combo from it. That's really what you're looking for there, but again, I'm sorry how hard this is. If you're looking to make it a little bit easier, you can burn a meter, use the EX, and that's going to make it really easy. But again, even if the EX hits at the very top of the person, it makes it really difficult to combo from. That's pretty much it for that. It's going to require a lot of time in training mode though, because I've been practicing all day, and I still can't get it that easy. Let's see, our next special move, that's all I want to talk about. There's some more combos you can do from it. You can even get the Fierce Punch from it into your basic combo we did earlier. Next up, let's do the Hooligan Cannon. That's if you finish the animation there, she's going to go ahead and do like a sweeping type deal that hits low. In the corner, you can combo this, as we're going to demonstrate here. That's kind of what I recommend for beginners there. That's a standard corner punish combo. If you're a little bit more advanced, you can go ahead and throw out a couple of Fierces. That's going to do more damage if you end with the uppercut, that is. But it is much harder to do. So generally, it only does like 20 more damage. So I'd recommend, even for advanced players, sticking with those medium punches because it is a lot easier to do. And really, you're only losing like 20 damage. Next, let's talk about the finish of that. The most important part is the grab. You do this by just pressing grab near them. If you notice that your character is not grabbing them, you're just landing, you're doing the grab too early. Just delay a little bit more when you're next to them, and that'll finish it up. A good trick, a good sneaky way to do this, the Fierce Punch causes a lot of hit stun or block stun. So go ahead and just throw out that just like that. Really tricky. And that's gonna cause Ryu to miss if he tries to like crouching jab, which a lot of them do. If he uppercuts, however, you're gonna be in a lot of pain. So just kind of know what your opponent is capable of, and just know if that's a good safe move to do or not. EX is nice because it's gonna go over fireballs very fast as well. Travels full screen, heat seeks a little bit. Really nice special move. For cost of a meter, for cost of a bar though, it is kind of expensive, only for 160 damage. Let's see. Next one, this one goes through fireballs. It's really nice in the corner. You can combo really easy from it. So again, you can do the fierces if you're confident. And if you're not like me, go ahead and just do a couple of those medium punches to an uppercut. Nice, solid 360 damage. Easy to do. Works the same way for the did the wrong way. It works the same way for the light version as well. Light version doesn't go as far. And that does make you kind of invulnerable on your upper body, which is nice because it's going to go through like some moves. But really just know who you're playing against as far as your the other character you're playing against, if it's a good move or not. Next up, her spiral arrow is nice in the corner. You can combo, so you can kind of use it as a poke. I don't want to go over it too much because I feel it's not that good. I just know you can send in your other partner to finish up some combos. In mid-screen, you can, but it's a lot more difficult because they travel very far like that, very fast. So if you're looking to do some mid-screen combo damage, that's when you want to do her uppercut type move. I don't want to spend a lot of time on those. Let me just talk about let's move right into the cannon spike as an anti-air. Let's get him to, I already programmed to do a jumping attack. So you want to do it early, otherwise you're going to get counter hit. If you do the EX, then you can do it low and it'll still work. If you can make it trade, best thing you can do, dash forward to another cannon spike just like that. 300 damage, nice, easy, solid damage. Our other anti-airs, the grab is amazing. You'd be surprised how much that hits, like, in all honesty. Just a great move in general. She also has this one here. If counter hit, you can juggle after it. That's just her medium punch, but when he's close. So this is a little bit more tough for beginners, but definitely solid. Last one is the crouching fierce punch. I love this one. This is what I recommend 99% of the time. Most solid, however, you're not going to get that juggle like you get out of this one. But again, it's good. This one's going to trade a little bit more, and you have to be right under them. That's about it for anti-airs. We're running out of time here. Let's go ahead and just talk about last thing, what you want to do when you're entering with Cammy. I highly recommend just medium punch into that. There's really, I don't know any good ways to do her super from this. If you do, please leave a comment. I'd love to know how. Best way to land her super, just like we always do, that fierce punch into the super. Doing some decent damage, and again you can land that off anything. Cross-ups, whatever you want, just like that. I think that's all I wanted to do to talk about Cammy today, guys. I'm sorry this was such a short tutorial. If you'd like to see more on Cammy, leave me some comments and I can do some more stuff when I figure it out. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Later.